chain, guys.
Good.
changing this week. Scotty missed last week a couple days, so I saw it was only fair that he missed a couple days up on it. Alright. Coach Rich has it.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all in attendance, and welcome to the Rochester Ice Center for this evening's varsity hockey matchup between the Aquinas Little Irish and your McQuaid Jesuit Knights.
Yeah!
This evening's game marks the senior night home game for the McQuaid Jesuit hockey team. But first, we would like to acknowledge and congratulate the 5 seniors on the Aquinas roster. Number 2, Jacob Smith. Number 4, Connor Curry. Number 12, Tyler Day. Number 19, Grayson Gomes. And number 30, Armin Salim. Gentlemen, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Tonight, we honor the 12 senior members of the McQuaid Hockey team. These young men will join their classmates in June at the Eastman Theater and officially become alumni of McQuaid Jesuit. Joining a network of over 10,000 young men who have come before them. These young men have spent the past several years representing McQuaid Jesuit in the classroom and on the ice with honor and pride, living out the Jesuit motto of being men with and for others. Tonight, we recognize and thank them for their hard work, dedication, and commitment to being McQuaid Jesuit men. Along with recognizing our seniors, we would like to honor their parents, because without their love, support, and devotion to their sons, McQuaid Jesuit, and the hockey program, this night would not be possible. Greeting each senior and his parents are head coach and 2008 alumnus, Joe Dugan, assistant coach and 1984 alumnus, Mark Hogan, assistant coach and 1998 alumnus, Steve Petoni, athletic director and 2002 alumnus, John Matt, and principal, John Serafin. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce number 15, forward, AJ Bernard. AJ is joined tonight by his parents, Jane and Dirk, his sister Hannah, and his brother Noah. AJ is a one-year McQuaid varsity hockey player. His favorite McQuaid hockey memory is getting together every week for team dinners. AJ plans to attend college in the fall and hopes to pursue a career in law enforcement. Number 5, playing both defense and forward, Jack Valenti. Jack is joined tonight by his parents, Melissa and David, with his grandparents, Ken and Bob Keys, cheering for his dad. Jack is a 2-year McQuaid varsity hockey player, and his favorite McQuaid hockey memory is beating Victor in overtime. Jack will attend Penn State in the fall. Number 28, forward, Joe Busek. Joe is joined tonight by his parents, Danielle and Thomas. Joe is a 1-year McQuaid varsity hockey player, and his favorite McQuaid hockey memory is the elbow bus trip. Joe plans to attend St. Bonaventure University in the fall and hopes to play club hockey. Number 13, defenseman, Caleb Clark. Caleb is joined tonight by his parents, Terry Lamb and Frank, and his sister, Peggy. Caleb is a 1-year McQuaid varsity hockey player, and his favorite hockey memory is also the Albany Ice Ride. Caleb plans to attend college in the fall and will pursue degrees in biology and chemistry. Number 17, defenseman, Jeremy Koo. Jeremy is joined tonight by his parents, Teresa and Jeremy, and his brothers, Peyton, Colby, and Austin. Jeremy is a 2-year McQuaid varsity hockey player, and his favorite McQuaid hockey memories are the bus trips to Messina and Albany. Jeremy plans to attend college in the fall and will study sports management. Number 18, forward, Hunter DeProsa. Hunter is joined tonight by his parents, Kristen and Dave, and his brothers Michael and Ben. Hunter is a 2-year McQuaid varsity hockey player, and his favorite McQuaid hockey memories are having fun and hanging out with his teammates and best friends at school and at the rink every day. Hunter plans to attend college in the fall and will study sports management. Number 12, defenseman, Eamon Meyer. Eamon is joined tonight by his parents, Brian and Sean, and his brother Oak. Eamon is a one-year McQuaid varsity hockey player, and his favorite McQuaid hockey memory is pre-game team dinners. Eamon plans to attend college in the fall and pursue a degree in engineering. Number 16, forward, Leon Palmer. Leon is joined tonight by his parents, Eric and Pat, and his brother Brian. Leon is a 20-year McQuaid varsity hockey player, and his favorite hockey memory is scoring his first varsity goal against Aquinas. Leon plans to attend college in the fall and will study business. Number 6, forward, JT Ralph. JT is joined tonight by his parents, Heather and Steven, his sister Kaden, and his billet brothers, Brian and Jake. JT is a 2-year McQuaid varsity hockey player, and his favorite McQuaid hockey memory is beating Victor in overtime. JT will attend the University of Tampa in the fall. Wearing number 2 this evening, broadcaster Don Sansone. Don is joined tonight by his parents Christine and Jake. Don has been the online voice of McQuaid Hockey for the past 2 seasons, and his favorite McQuaid Hockey memory is the overtime win versus St. Joe's. Don plans to play collegiate football as a kicker in the fall, and will study medicine. Number 9, forward, Landon Smith. Landon is joined tonight by his parents Alicia and Jeff. Landon is a 1-year McQuaid varsity hockey player, and his favorite McQuaid hockey memory is again the bus trip to Albany. Landon will attend Marist College in the fall and plans to study entrepreneurship. And last, but certainly not least, wearing number 21 in his jersey, but he's number 1 in your heart, broadcaster Gianni Travellini. Gianni is joined tonight by father Tom. Gianni joined the McQuaid broadcasting this season, and his favorite memory is the moment right now, being recognized at senior night. Gianni plans to attend college in the fall as a pre-med biology major. Ladies, gentlemen, and all in attendance, let's hear it for our 2024 McQuaid Jesuit Senior Hockey Nights.
Thank you.
For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Rochester Arts Center for this evening's hockey matchup between the Aquinas Middle Irish and your McQuaid Knights. We would like to remind all spectators that the use of obscene words and gestures is prohibited by Section 5 of McQuaid Jesuit Athletics and will not be tolerated. The use of such language and gestures only reflects poorly upon the school, the team, and the individual. Thank you, and enjoy this evening's athletic event. Now, for the starting lineup. Starting for the Aquinas Middle Irish, on defense, number 3, Caleb Wood. And number 26, Aries Miller. Starting on forward for the Little Irish, number 4, Connor Carey. Number 12, Tyler Day. And number 25, Mikey Dozier. Starting in net for the Little Irish, number 28, Reagan Gray. And the starting lineup for your McQuaid Jesuit Knights. Starting on defense, number 5, Jack Valenzi. Also starting on defense, number 17, Jeremy Kuhn. Starting on forward for your Knights, number 6, J.T. Ralph. Number 16, Liam Palmer. And number 18, Hunter Petrosa. Starting in net for your Knights, number 30, Owen Salinas. We ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our country's national anthem. Aquinas goal is scored by number 25, Mikey Davis. Time of the Aquinas goal, 16 minutes, 19 seconds.
Kick that out, the whole tripod's gonna fall. I got the tape if you guys need some tape. Yeah, that's it. I had you covered, John. Don't worry.
Ready? Good evening, and we welcome you to the McQuaid Jesuit Broadcasting booth. I apologize. The senior night ceremony ran over, unfortunately, and pushed back into puck drop. We're live now for you, those of you at home that could not see an awesome Aquinas goal. Not sure who it was scored by. I'll get that info shortly, but Aquinas finds the net, and it's 1-0. Knight's got to reset things here. Now comes Brock up through the neutral zone. He tries to find it up to Roger. It is intercepted. Back in the other way go the Little Irish, and that shot goes wide. Brock picking it up along the near half wall, and still here now. Now it's in the far corner, and the Irish try to get it out of the zone. It's stopped in there by Meyer. Now in the offensive zone, the Irish trying to do something with it. And Whaley is there to make a play on the wall. Here come the Knights through the neutral zone, trying to gain some steam, and it's shipped up again. Good hit there from Callery. Now back in the other way. It's dumped deep into the zone, wide of Salinas' net. Palmer picks it up there along the far half wall. He drops it off for Callery, and the two of them, and a nice hit there from Palmer. Back in the other way, a low shot on goal. He's off Salinas' left pad. A little bit of physicality here, Ben.
Yep.
Now still there in the far corner. Out of the zone come the Knights. Callery is wide. He tries to make a move. He does. He gets it over to Palmer. Fires, and that one is still there dangerously in front. And the Aquinas netminder makes the stop with 13:07 to go in the period. Brent, can you tell us a little bit about that goal that happened earlier that we missed?
Honestly, I wish I could, but I was actually running up here just like you were, so I missed it too. I saw the tail end. It was a 1-on-2 for Aquinas, and whoever the Aquinas player was broke through the defense and had a nice backhanded shot into the net.
Nice. So whoever it was a nice goal. We'll get the goal scorer's name for you, but the Irish lead 1-0 here early on in the first period. Knights forechecking it now, and on it is Bovenzi. Still down there in the corner. Now it's up to the point. Downland pinches and keeps it in. Good play there. Aggressive pinch from the junior defenseman. Still there along the wall. It gets out, and it's picked up there by number 21, Matthew Hill. He's stripped off the puck. Now it's Carey into the zone, dipping his shoulder. Tries to make a move past Downland. Couldn't get it by him. Now across into the zone. It's fed in there, and out of the zone goes Bovenzi. He comes through the neutral zone with speed. He's got a 2-on-2. If he uses Matty Hill, he's going to take it himself, and that one goes high. And we're going to welcome Johnny Travellini to the crew for the first time this year. Johnny, we're so glad to have you here.
Thank you, Dom. I'm glad to be here.
It's been a pleasure doing all these games, and we appreciate that McQuaid gives us the opportunity. And now we're going to allow another one of our McQuaid Jesuit Knights get in on the action. Kazara into the zone. He dishes it off to Hill. firing. Good save by the netminder. Still there now, and it goes behind. Penalty is going up here against the Irish, and the Knights power play. They operate at 31%. They're going to have a man advantage. Who do you expect here on this power play?
Being this my first game I've been to this year, not too sure.
Yeah. So you can probably expect a little bit of Jack Callery, maybe some Danny Whaley, and looks like Myers out there along with Bavenzi and Wiegand. So good group of Knight skaters here. The Aquinas penalty kill operates at 87%. One of the top marks in Section 5 for Coach Dozier's unit and company. As this one is sent the length of the ice here with 11:37 to go. Now still there in the Knights' end. Out of the zone it comes with Meyer. He feeds it up the near wall. Now it's Callery into the zone. Putting a move on, and it's Whaley, and he just missed the wide open corner. He had a shot, it was wide open, and he just couldn't get his stick wrapped around. Now still there in the offensive zone. Meyer fires it back in. Backdoor Wiegand trying to find the stick of Whaley, and he is stripped. Whaley tries to feed it to Callery, and he just couldn't get it to him. That one rang off the post. Now still in the offensive zone. It's Callery at the top of the point. Makes a nice move. Fires. That one got through. And again, another one on goal. The Aquinas netminders standing the test here early. 10:31 to go. And you can hear both crowds here into it from the start. Into the zone goes Whaley. Oh, a nice toe trick. He still got him. Oh, and he had Roger in front and just couldn't find him. Out of the zone the puck goes. And there is still 27 seconds left on the seemingly never-ending power play for the Knights here. Out of the zone they come. In goes the speedy Ryan Kazar. He's bodied off it, and Roger will reset. Now into the zone they go, and offsides is whistled for, and that will stop the play. What do you see so far?
The one thing I'm seeing with the Knights power play especially is, the lack of, settling down. They're getting the puck in. They're not settling it down. They got to work it around more. They feel they're rushing themselves.
Yeah, they Coach Dugan talks all the time. He talked to us about it last game before the game. We did not get the chance to speak with him before this one, but he did talk about the stress of poise when you have the puck. Calm down. Don't think it's a hot potato. Control the puck. Don't just turn it over. So we'll see what Coach Dugan's unit does with that through the rest of this one. This draw is going to be in the neutral zone. It'll be right outside the Aquinas bench. Tyler Day to take it for the Irish, and Chase Brock for the Knights. That one is won by the Maroon. Now up the near wall they go. They're going to send it down and in as the penalty against the Irish expires. Back to even strength hockey. In the defensive zone, it's Roger trying to send it across the ice. Loses a handle on that one, and it is sent back in. Kazara is forced to retrieve it.
Looks like those McQuaid fans are a little upset, Dom.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're going to get here. You got senior night for the McQuaid Knights. You guys all saw on the stream, hopefully. We apologize that we were not covering that. Our crew was down on the ice being recognized if you were paying attention and tuning in. But we are so glad to have all these seniors recognized tonight. Now the Knights try to work it out of the zone. There it is. It's in front, and it is scored. Mikey Dozier scores there. The lefty found the back of the net. He is a freshman, and he finds it. So Coach Dozier's son gets him on the board again. It's 2-0, Little Irish. Johnny, what was Coach Dugan's main point in the locker room about distractions in senior night?
Yeah, he talked about the distractions and how they're, a big part of this game tonight, but don't let them get to your head. And it almost seems like this early on in this game that the McQuaid Knights have, letting those distractions gotten into their head. They're down 2-0 in the first 10 minutes of the game, and I think they just need to pick it up and clear their heads and get going.
Yeah, they'll be okay here. This Knights team averages just under 5 goals a game. They average 4.93 goals a game, so they can get it done offensively, but they're going to have to get some goals quick to get back in this one. They're 11-3 the Knights. They're going up against this Aquinas team. We don't know their record quite yet, but we will shortly. And that one is saved by Salinas. Yeah, that is a good point to mention. You heard our guy inside the glass maybe faintly say it, but Ben DeProsa is down inside the glass, and he just told us that Aquinas was our only regular season loss besides Pittsford in sectionals that knocked the Knights out of the sectional tournament in the semifinal. A shock to everyone in the McQuaid community. Owen Meyer dipping his shoulder, trying to turn the corner, and now it's behind the net. Kazara with it, sending it up to the point. It gets out there. Kazara sends it over to Bovenzi. He walks down, fires it back inside, and it is deflected. Now it's Hill along the near half wall. The Irish trying to get it out of the zone. Meyer still fighting for it down there. Now a battle here along the near half wall, and out of the zone they come. It's picked up there and sent in the zone. But a nice hit from Bovenzi, knocked him down. Now into the zone goes Kazara. He tries to make a move past the defense, and it is still there along the near wall. They're going to send it over to Aries Miller, who's going to put this one up into the ceiling, and chasing it is the Irish forwards. Now into the zone come the Knights. Kazara unable to make a move past the defense, and they send it up the far wall. It's picked up there by Kermati, who tries to get it into the zone, but it is stripped. Now it's Wiegand along the near wall. 6:51 if you're just joining us. The Aquinas Little Irish lead the McQuaid Jesuit Knights 2-0. One a fantastic goal by Chucky Dozier, and the other one, or Mikey Dozier rather. Chuck is the coach of the Little Irish, and then another, we will find out who that one was scored by. It was before our crew got up here in the booth. Whaley sends it up to the point. Emmons now, he drops it back down. DeProsa battling for it along the far half wall. He goes down into the corner, sends it forward for Whaley. JT Ralph trying to get it out of that mess as well, and Aries Miller is going to send it into a foot race. It's Tyler Day. He turns on the Jets. Fires that one, and it's in. Day got it to go right under Salinas' right pad. And the score is 3-0 for the Little Irish. What did you see there?
That was just an unfortunate bounce for the McQuaid Jesuit Knights. That was good footwork, though, from Tyler Day. Not to take that away from him. He really, really battled for that. Just able to hit it, and, those bounces happen.
Sometimes you only need a few bounces to win a game. Talk about it all the time in football and whatever the sport is, and they've got the lucky bounces. And there's a whistle here. As Salinas is going to be pulled. They're going to go to their backup goalie. It's going to be Anthony Gonzalez coming in net for the Knights. So Salinas has already been yanked here early on. Coach Dugan trying to give a spark to his team maybe.
Yeah, maybe, you got to do what you got to do. Gonzalez, good goalie, he's young. Just got to do what you do at this point in the game. You're down 3 within the first 11 minutes of the game.
Yeah, you talk about goalies. Anthony Gonzalez averages 2 goals a game. His save percentage is actually the highest on the team at 92.3%. He is young. He's only a freshman, so the Knights rolling with a freshman in goal, but Coach Dugan wanted to make the change. Salinas had 5 shots against him, 3 goals against. We'll be back after this.
Aquinas goal scored by number 12, Tyler Day. Assist to number 26, Ellis Miller. Time of Aquinas goal, 6 minutes, 3 seconds remaining.
And we welcome you back to the Rochester Ice Center. So a goalie change is made for the Knights. Gonzalez is in net now. Salinas is pulled. Here we go. The Knights trying to get a fresh start. Maybe spark this offense. It's very early on here. Nothing to worry about. But definitely going to have to make a move here. And they score again. The Irish are putting on a rout here early on. That one was scored by, I think it was Day. He gets his second of the night. Tyler Day is on fire against this McQuaid team. It's 4-0.
Yeah, you know, Dom, being down this big this early, it's tough to come back from these. But, you know, this McQuaid Jesuit Knights team, like you said, averaging roughly around 5 goals per game. They can easily do it. They got a group of tough, gritty guys. They can do it.
Yeah, they definitely can. But it's going to take a lot to come down from this. It is 4-0 for the Irish. That one is sent into the zone. Meyer just honestly got to try and play through the distractions. I mean, obviously it's senior night. That's a huge distraction, but Coach Dugan's group is more than capable of coming back here. That one's sent in across the crease as Gonzalez slid across, but it was wide of the net. Now out to the point it goes. It is shipped up by Zari, who takes it through the neutral zone, and a Knight is injured there on the play. Kazara is down, grabbing his head. Actually, pardon me, it's Meyer down on the play. Looks like Eamon Meyer for the Knights. Meyer is a sophomore. Owen Meyer is a sophomore, not Eamon Meyer. There's 2 Meyers, if you guys were wondering. And we'll be back at center ice here after the injury, as Luis Zuninga will take a look at Meyer. He was grabbing his head. We'll get you an injury update as soon as we know it. Now a battle here. It's dumped into the Aquinas zone, but it's picked up there by Aries Miller. He sends it across the ice. He finds the stick to Connor Carey. Into the zone goes Carey. He fires that one wide. It's deflected by Gonzalez. Knights going to need a spark here. They only got 3 shots on goal in the first period. Zari sends it over to the far wall. Now it's Kazari. He takes it in. That one's still down low. Now it's up to the point. Kazara walking the line. Fires. That one was deflected. It almost went by the net of number 28, Reagan Gray. Just to highlight the Aquinas goaltender, his goals against average is 4.55. His save percentage is just under 85%. He's only 115 pounds, 5'7", and he has 5 wins and 6 losses. So the Knights can get after him, but they got to get some shots on goal. Into the zone goes Zari. That one rattled off his mask. And play is whistled dead as Gray's mask came off there.
Yeah, you know, Dom, going through this game, the one thing I'm noticing with the McQuaid Knights especially is they're very flat. They're not moving the puck well. They're missing easy passes. They're just playing flat. They need that spark, like you said. I feel like one goal, that'll do it. I think one goal could turn this game to a new game.
Yeah, they just got to find the net here. As soon as they find the net, they can get things rolling. But they're going to have to do that before anything else. And you can hear the Aquinas section giving it to the McQuaid students here as they banter back and forth.
Yeah, that's to be expected, Dom. This is a huge rivalry game between these two schools. Historic rivalry through every sport.
As that one goes in, and Jace Roger couldn't find the net. But yeah, go back to what you're saying.
Yeah, McQuaid and Aquinas, the two big Catholic schools here in Rochester, and they've been rivals in basically every sport for basically ever since both schools have been open. Be it football, hockey, basketball, everything. Especially, the big one, mainly football. The big football game this year was played at University of Rochester, which was a phenomenal game.
Fauver Stadium.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful stadium, beautiful campus.
JP Gianforti had the game-winning pass breakup on a 2-point conversion where Trent Buttles was looking for Noah Collins Howard in the end zone, and it was deflected by number 9, Gianforti, and that pretty much sealed the deal as there was no time left. But the Knights are going to try and get it done here on the ice rink, not on the football field here. 3:25 to go as icing is whistled for, and it'll come all the way back down to the other end. Just some background information here. This is the Knights' 15th total game, and it's Aquinas' 12th. So the Knights got a couple more games on the Institute. The Institute is 5-6. The Knights come into this one 11-3. So if you're sitting at home wondering what in the world's going on with the score, we are just as much questioning it as you. But the Knights got so much talent here on their roster, they can definitely get back into this one. Into the zone go the Knights. Kazara fires it wide of the net. Gray had it covered anyhow. It's Whaley now picking it up in the offensive zone. Zari there to help him out. Pavenzi flips it up to the point. Now it's Wiegand there. He walks it to the center. He's got Kazara. Time and space. Kazara fires that one. It's dangerously in front. And it's still there. Wiegand now controlling it at the top of the point. Kazara now walking the line, backpedaling, sending it back down to Wiegand. He's got time and space, firing a low one, and that one got through, but not on goal. Back up to the point. Zari fires that one wide. McQuaid starting to turn the heat up here. They've had 6 shots in the last 2 minutes. Pavenzi over to the far wall. It's Kazara. He hammers the brakes and goes back down low. Centering pass in front, and Zari just fell off his skates. The Irish are going to get a change here. The Knights may be able to counter if they're quick and efficient about it. Now it's Zari along the far wall who dumps it deep into the zone. Pavenzi in on the forecheck. Up to the neutral zone. It's headmanned up to Carey. He's got a linemate with him, but he's just going to fire that one in to Gonzalez, and it's whistled dead as the Knights goaltender played it.
Yeah, those past few minutes, the Knights really turned up the heat. They look good out there, a lot better puck movement, getting good shots. The one thing I'm seeing is they're just not finishing on some of those shots.
But the generation of the offense and the O-zone time has definitely been much better.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what they need.
Now in the defensive zone, the Knights try to work it out. It's Matthew Hill working against Connor Carey. It is sent the length of the ice, and icing is not going to be called here.
I believe there may have been a tip. I'm not 100% sure.
Caleb Wood sends it back around his own net. Chase Brock in on the forecheck. Good play there with his stick. Kazara drops it off for Hill. Now it's up to the point. Owen Meyer, point to point it goes. Evans, he's got time and space. Fires a low one, and it is deflected. Couldn't get past the sticks and skate of his own guy, Kazara. Aquinas floats that one up. That one a slapper down low on the ice. Chase Brock couldn't find it. And I will say one thing the Knights are going to definitely have to take advantage of is Aquinas does not cover the points very well, and they can get it up to those defenders, play low-high hockey. They say it all the time. They got an opportunity here.
I wholeheartedly agree with you, Dom. I've been, early on in this game, I've been able to see when the McQuaid Jesuit Knights are on offense, tons of points are open all the time. Like you said, Aquinas isn't covering. You get a guy up there, get the lanes blocked, get a shot off, maybe a rebound.
Yeah. So it's going to be Palmer on the draw for the Knights. He tries to win that one back, and he loses it. Good play there by Louis Ferrari. The Knights gain control of it in their own zone. And now it's Jack Pavenzi. Sending it over to his partner. Up to the zone they go. You'd assume it's all hands on deck here in the second and the third for the Knights. They're already down 4-0. There's no need to panic, though. Talked about this team. They averaged 4.93 goals a game. They're just going to have to get it going really quick here. Gonzalez makes the stop. Now Callery. Can the Knights find something here to end the period? Palmer goes wide. He takes it into the zone. Dipping his shoulder, he hammers the brakes there along the near wall. Now it's scooped up by Day, and that one is sent into the neutral zone. Regan gains possession of that one, and now it's Provenzi trying to make a pinch. He does, and Roger will pick it up with 16 seconds to go in the period. Callery makes a move at the blue line and dumps it deep into the zone. Palmer in on the forecheck. 9 seconds to go here. Palmer centering pass in front, and Callery just couldn't get to it. 3, 2, 1. Time will expire as the Knights found out how to get it going, but we'll know if it's too little or too late. Sooner or later, we're going to turn it to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back after this.
Don just tells me something, and I just bounce off of what he says. So.
Matt Kazar. I'm a junior for the McQuaid Hockey team, left wing. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Hope you come visit again soon. One thing I love about McQuaid is the brotherhood that we have. Go Knights.
Side of your helmets, that number is number 1. Nobody wears it on their jersey for a reason because we're one collective unit. You understand? What does 1 mean to us? 1 means obligated. All right? So the O stands for obligated, right? You're obligated to do your job. You're 1/11th on every single play. All right? Every single play. You owe it to your brothers. When you wear that 1 on the side of your helmet, you're obligating yourself to do your 1/11th every single down. Every single time you are on the field, you're doing your 1/11th, and there's no excuses for that. You understand? The end in 1 is nasty, all right? This is one sport where you just get to be a nasty prick in between the whistles every single play. Be violent and don't be sorry about it at all right? Linemen, just control the trenches. Be nasty in the trenches. Let them know right from the gate that they don't stand a chance tonight, even though they're best tonight, you understand? Elite. All right, everything you do as a McQuaid Jesuit brother is elite. All right, everything. All right, from the schooling that you guys go to every day. All right, from the way you walk out here and you get 2x2. All right, from the way you line up for the national anthem. Everything we do is elite. The way we fly around to the football. All right, the way we block is elite. All right, the way we run the football is elite. The way we throw the football is elite. Everything you do is elite. All right. To be one, guys, you guys know what it takes, all right? You guys have been preaching it all year long, all right? To be one and truly be one, all right? Yeah, it stands for one we just went over, but it also takes one heart, all right? We all got to play with the same heart. That heart, that want to win, all right? That want to win a piece of every tackle. That want to block every single down until the whistle's blown, all right? Not giving up before the play is over. That's the heart I'm talking about, all right?
Go boys, all night, man. All night long.
You guys know what it takes, all right? You guys got the answers, all right? There's no questions, all right? You guys got the answers. You know what it takes. All right, now just go out here and do it. One heart. One heart. One soul. One soul. One mind. One mind. One goal. One goal. Today, they fall. They fall. One heart. One heart. One soul. One soul. One mind. One mind. One goal. One goal. Today, they fall. They fall. One heart. One heart. One soul. One soul. One mind. One mind. One goal. One goal. Today, they fall. They fall. One heart. One heart. One soul. One soul. One mind. One mind. One goal. One goal. Today, they fall. They fall. They fall. They fall. They fall. They fall.
I was moving at the speed of sound, head spinning, couldn't find my way around, and didn't know that I was going down. Yeah, yeah. Where I've been, well, it's all a blur. What I was looking for, I'm not sure. Too late and didn't see it coming. Yeah, yeah. And then I crashed into you, and I went up in flames. Could have been the death of me, but then you breathe your breath in me. And I crashed into you like a runaway train. You will consume me, but I can't walk away. Somehow I couldn't stop myself. I just wanted to know how it felt. Too strong, I couldn't hold on. Yeah, yeah. And I'm just trying to make some sense out of how and why this happened. Where we're headed, there's just no knowing. Yeah, yeah. And then I crashed into you, and I went up in flames. Could have been the death of me, but then you breathe your breath in me. And I crashed into you like a runaway train. You will consume me, but I can't.
The class of 2012, I understand, is the class with the greatest participation, and they earned the right to determine what my first jug ever will be. So we'll see what that is. Seriously? I don't even want to hold the sheet. Or you're Is that serious, or like you're kidding and you're going to tell me what the real one is? That's the real one. All right. Okay. Class of 2012, right? Okay. I remember those guys. So I need to count to the number that shall not be named. All right, we can do this. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 plus 1, 14, 15. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 plus 1. Good, right? No? Okay. 10, 11, 12, 12 plus. It's not going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 plus. Okay. No, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, 12. Theophilus. 12. 12 plus 1. 12. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. Give me the jug sheet. Class of 2012 ruled the decade. Class of 2012 ruled the decade. Thank God it wasn't the class after you. Congratulations, gentlemen.
And we bring you back to the Rochester Ice Center. Myself, Johnny Travellini, or myself, Dominic Sansone, alongside Johnny Travellini. Goals in the first period, 2 scored by Mikey Dozier and 2 more scored by Tyler Day. So 2 of their big guys making plays. What do the Knights need to do to get back in this one?
You know, the Knights, they really need to stop playing hero hockey. That's kind of the one thing I'm noticing is they're not moving the puck around. They're too focused on each other. They're on themselves. And, you know, they're just not playing as a team. They're playing as individuals, and that will not win you hockey games.
No, it will not. They got to work as a unit. We talked to Coach Dugan last week, and he preached the importance of playing as one. You're 5 skaters plus a goalie on the ice, but really it's one group of skaters.
Yep.
It's one collective unit, and they're going to have to come together here and dig themselves out of this hole. They've done it before, though. The Knights, just a quick little FYI, they average 4.93 goals for a game and only 2.79 against. So they've already given up 4 to an Aquinas team that really doesn't score that many per game, but nevertheless, they've already given up 4. Salinas has been pulled. Gonzalez is now in the net for McQuaid Jesuit.
Yeah, and, you know, maybe that'll be the thing. You know, the goalie change is the thing they need in order to continue along rebuilding. You know, we saw at the end of the period that they started to pick it up and look better. They got around 6 shots in 2 minutes. You know, that was, you know, that's not easy to do. And, you know, if they just keep the pressure on, keep the feet moving, start playing as a team, this could be a completely different outcome by the end of this game down.
Yeah, it definitely could be. But you hear the section's still very loud. They're trying to get their team back in this one, but again, they are a long ways away from being anywhere near back in this game. They're going to have to turn it up.
I absolutely agree. You know, the one thing that McQuaid's always been known for is their phenomenal student section. We can't thank them enough for the things that they've done. You know, they're a big part of these games too.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go. We'll be ready for the second period after this.
Of 2012 ruled
go back from the Rochester Ice Center. The draw is won there by the Little Irish. Into the zone goes Day on the forecheck. Wiegand is there to corral it. Out of the zone comes Whaley. Knights trying to get on the board here relatively quick. Get some energy back in this building. Wiegand in the offensive zone. That one is fired deep into the corner. Now it's Keller there along the far wall. He sends it into Palmer. Now it's forwarded into Whaley. The Knights got most of their top guys on the ice right now. Coach Dugan probably putting the throttle down, doing everything he can to get his squad back in this one. Out of the zone come the Irish. It's chipped through the neutral zone. Now it's Chucky Dozier. He's got Day back door. That one fired, and it's sent over the net. Back out the other way. It almost worked as a breakout pass. Keller in along the far wall. He sends it back up the other side, and that's another breakout pass. Talk about poise with the puck earlier, Johnny. The Knights turning it over here, and so are the Irish.
Yeah, you know.
Whaley dips his shoulder there, and some extracurriculars going on between Day and Palmer. Going back to what you were saying.
Yeah, you know, poise with the puck, very important. You know, being smart with it, not turning it over. I mean, those are the little mistakes. You know, turning the puck over is a little mistake that in the long run is going to have you end up losing this game. You know, just being smart with it, making smart plays, good passes, and overall just being good teammates to each other, to one another, is going to help you out in the long run.
Yeah, those mistakes will hurt you. That draw is won by Brock, sent up to the point, and Bovenzi fired it into a Maroon player. Now up the wall it goes. Jeremy Kuhn dumps it deep into the zone. It's there beneath the net. Brock sends it in, and it's dangerously there, and Bovenzi tried to get his stick in there, but it was covered by Gray. Ever since the 7-minute mark in the first period, the Knights have outshot the Little Irish 8-1. So they started to figure things out here, but they're going to have to get something on the board to show for it. Dowling tries to work it out of the zone. It's kept in there by Kermode. Now out of the zone it comes. Brock is in on the forecheck. Back to get it is Wood. He picks it up with speed through the neutral zone and sends it up to his forward, Connor Carey. Carey forechecks against Dowling. That one pops up to the point. Now it's Wood. He fires it back down low. Walking up the half wall, Whitney cycles it back down, and Jeremy Kuhn is forced to retrieve it for the Knights. And this one is picked up there in the neutral zone. Good play by the Little Irish's Aries Miller. Talk about Aries Miller. He's got a highlight for sure here. He had 3 goals and 7 assists, and he's one of the Little Irish's best. He is only a sophomore, someone to watch out for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, being that young with that amount of points in the season, you know, the Irish are definitely in good hands with a player like him.
Now out of the zone, the Knights win it. Chase Roger, he's got a 2-on-2. He's got Zari at the other side. Miller's there on the defense. He's helped out by Shannon. Whaley goes in on the forecheck. Centering pass in front. There it is. Roger fired it. And that one was saved. Rogers had a couple of really good opportunities in this one. Now beneath the net. It's picked up by Ryan Kazara. Looking around, Kazara scanning for options. Now up to the point it goes. Kazara hammers the brakes. He's got Meyer at the point who fires a slapper in. Zari there, he fired it down to Whaley, and he just couldn't get it past the defense. Now a battle here along the near wall. Roger fires it deep into the zone. Out of the zone come the Irish.
Yeah, you know, Dom, these first 3 minutes of the first period or second period, definitely been a better showing for the Knights. A lot more pressure, a lot more shots, a lot more playing as a team.
Yeah, it's been good. They've definitely figured it out here offensively, and now they just got to make up the deficit that they gave up earlier on here. Wiegand fires it down low. Now it's in front, and another chance there. Ralph had his stick to it, just couldn't find the net. Wood fires it off the wall into the glass, and the play is whistled dead. You like the start so far here for the Knights in the second?
Oh, absolutely. You know, like I said, they're showing more grit. They're getting after it more. They're working hard in the corners, moving the puck around, moving up to their points. I think Coach Dugan realized that their points are wide open a lot. And, you know, they're just overall playing better.
Yeah, they definitely look much, much better. Now in the keeping it in the zone is Eli Wiegand. The Little Irish trying to get it up into the neutral zone. It's kept in there with the stick of Ralph. DeProsa also in there on the forecheck. Now working to get it out of the zone. Knights trying to do something here. Up to the neutral zone it comes. That one is shot and fired in. It is saved by the defense. Now in the defensive zone, the Irish fire it up the wall. Try and get it out. They finally do. And Evans is forced to go chase it down for the Knights. He sends it over to his partner, Wiegand, who sends it up the wall. Now it's DeProsa. Fires it across the zone. Matty Hill fires that one. It's back door in front. Palmer had a chance there as the goalie didn't quite shift yet. And it's now up through the neutral zone the other way. Sliding the puck across the zone. Now it's Carey. He tries to cycle it down low to Kermode, but he's unable to find his stick. Jeremy Kuhn in his own zone. He sends it up to Callery with some speed. Now it's Whaley into the zone. It's a 3-on-2 for the Knights. Whaley goes wide in between the legs, and Miller is there to make the stop. Callery with it now. He tries to make a move. Scanning at the blue line. He takes it down low. Palmer fires that one in. Whaley there on the forecheck. Donlin picks it up and fires it back deep into the zone. Not a lot of shots here recently. Knights and the Irish kind of sloppy here. Into the zone goes Blankenberg. He fires that one in. Gonzalez comes out to grab it.
Yeah, you know, Dom, I think towards the end of that last play, the Knights were looking a little tired. Maybe needed to get some legs out, some fresh legs on. You know, but again, overall, the Knights are playing significantly better in the beginning of the second compared to the first period.
Yeah, definitely. They look already better. They've got some shots on goal here, trying to get something going here in the third period. If you're just joining us, the Irish lead 4-0. The 2 goals were scored by Mikey Dozier. The other 2 were scored by Tyler Day. So 2 players, 2 goals for the Irish. And that's all they've needed so far to put a lot of damage on the Knights. Maybe a missed hook there for those of you watching at home in the blue line of the defensive zone. Knights lucked out. Now in on the forecheck. Brock makes a move. He gets past one of the defenders, but it's tripped up there. Back up the other way. Dozier dips his shoulder, going wide. Bavenzi rides him off the puck. Kazara back in the other way. He's got Brock with him as that one is whistled dead for offsides.
You know, Dom, the one thing I'm noticing here during this game is the Knights have a big size advantage over the Irish. The Irish, you know, aren't a big team. They're not very physical. I think if the Knights need to play a little more physical, they have the size advantage. They definitely look like they have the speed advantage too. I think just working hard, getting grittier, I think that could lead to a different outcome of this game. You know, this game's not over yet. We still got 10 minutes in the second and 17 more minutes in the third. There's plenty of time for them to score 4.
Yeah, they got plenty of time as that one's in front dangerously, and Gray makes the stop. Knights trying to test this goalie here. Like we said, he has a save percentage just under 85%. Not a outstanding mark by any means. Decent enough, though, to get the Little Irish to 5 wins already this season. for your information, the Little Irish are 1-3 on the road. They're 4-3 at home, so they have not been great when they hit the road this year, away from the notorious barn up on Ling Road, up in Lakeshore Drive, off of Greenleaf, up on the west side. Callery now along the half wall. He fires it down low, tried to find Kazara. Emmons picks it up. He cycles it down low, hammers the brakes there. Still with it now. It's Emmons. It's sent over to Zari, and Aries Miller tries to strip him of the puck. Up the half wall it comes. Back down low it goes for Callery. He's pressured off the puck there by Kermode. The Irish also are only running two or three lines at most, so the Knights may be able to wear this team down. That one dangerously in front. The Knights couldn't get a stick to it. Everything seems to be going wrong for these guys so far.
Oh, absolutely. They're just not getting lucky bounces. The bounces aren't going their ways. But again, they're looking phenomenal in this first few periods.
That one is slapped in by Wiegand, and there's some extracurriculars there in front now. So again, another great shot. It was low. Coach Hogan talks all the time about getting low shots, and they just didn't get the bounce they needed.
Absolutely. Continuing to shoot low is definitely going to help them in the long run here. Shooting low, you got guys in front of the goalie. That allows for, the goalie to be screened and flex and tips and stuff.
Yeah, you said it really well. Tipping the goalie and screening him is the most important part. We've said it before on the broadcast, but just to reiterate, you talk about one of the best goalies in the world, Andrei Vasilevsky of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I remember he was playing against the Panthers, and he just said it. He's like, I got 5 goals on me, and Coach Cooper after the game was saying, we're not going to pull the best goalie in the world because he gave up 5 goals just because of, he was screened the whole game. When you're screened as a goalie, you really can't do much. You can only just hope your big body gets in the way of the puck. Goalies cover a lot of the net, but realistically, pro players and elite high school players and college players will find that little tiny hole they need to get the shot off and get it through. 8:52 to go here in the second period. The Knights trail by 4. It's picked up by Jeremy Kuhn, now out the far side. Palmer rips it into the zone. In on the far side is Bavenzi and Whaley on the forecheck. Knights may be getting a little aggressive here. They go with a 2-1-2, and a penalty's coming for interference. It's going to be Whaley into the box. Whaley gets 2 minutes for interference. The referee was telling him watch out because he may have gotten another one.
Yeah, looking here, the McQuaid Jesuit Knights have around an 82.86 penalty kill percentage. That's good.
It's one of the better. That's one of the better marks in Section 5 for sure. Just under 83%. I think that mark actually comes in. It looks like on our screen, 9th in the section. So good mark there. The Knights are excellent on special teams. They're 8th in power play, 9th on the penalty kill. Emmons in the corner. He tries to work it out of the zone as that one deflects up into the ceiling. If one guy could get this thing going for the Knights, who do you think it is?
Leading point scorer, Jack Callery.
Yeah, definitely Callery. You look at a guy, he's been so magnificent in his career. 43 goals, 42 assists, 85 career points. He's only a junior. And then also, this season what he's done is remarkable. In 14 games played, he has 30 points, so over 2 points per game. Shows how influential he is.
And that's unheard of in high school hockey. Getting around 100 points in your 4 years of playing. All props to him. He's a phenomenal player.
One of the leaders of this McQuaid Jesuit team. He's only a junior. He'll come back hopefully next year. Guys always talk the possibility of going to prep school, and you never know when guys are that talented for sure. He definitely has the ability to play at the next level, so we'll see what he chooses to do. But for now, he's with the Knights, and we value him so much as that one is shot up into the netting as it's deflected off Wiegand's stick.
Dom, and can't count out Liam Palmer, another leader for this McQuaid Jesuit Knight team, the senior. Phenomenal player. He's been on varsity for 3 years now. He always produces. Right now he's sitting about 18 points this year. He's playing phenomenally. He's also someone you can look out for to get this game going.
And who's that you said?
Liam Palmer.
Liam Palmer definitely can get it going. As the Irish are going to be going to the box here, the Knights will go to 4-on-4 hockey. Aries Miller to the sin bin. So here we go, the Knights. 4-on-4 hockey, Miller to the box. He picks up his 11th penalty of the year, and the power play will start at about 6 minutes and 20 seconds. So, or pardon me, actually, it'll start at 6 minutes and 40 seconds. There's 50 seconds on the penalty against Whaley, and there's 2 minutes on the penalty now against Aries Miller. What does that Knights power play operate at?
The Knights power play is a little under 31%. It's we're going to hope that they can get something going here on this power play, maybe even this 4-on-4.
Yeah, a lot of room on the ice. You talk about getting some fast skaters, skilled guys. Kazara sends it over to Meyer. He walks down the line. That one fired, and it goes into the netting again. Talk about getting shots low. They're doing it. They just can't seem to get it past the netminder. I mean, he's doing really well so far. He's got 100% save percentage on 10 shots. On 15 shots. So, again, the Knights just struggling to get it past the net. I mean, you looked at the St. Joe's game, too. The Knights, I think, had 26 shots on goal and couldn't find the net, or found it once, rather. Did they find it against St. Joe's? I think they did find it once. Yes, they did. Liam Palmer got the goal in the first period. It was 2-1, and then the Collegiate Institute ran away with that one. Up through the neutral zone goes Meyer. He tries to get it into the zone deeper, and he's shipped up. Now into the zone goes Keller. He's got a head of steam. Nice move past the defense. Tips his shoulder. Goes upstairs, and he just couldn't get it back down.
Dom, that was probably one of the better chances the Knights have had tonight. Keller, like we said earlier, he's a phenomenal player. Like you said, again, he's one of the leaders of this program. It's gonna be interesting to see if he comes back next year, and we are really hoping that he does.
5 seconds remain here on the Danny Whaley penalty. The Knights are going to head to a 5-on-4 power play, but they're going to have to reset things first. As icing is whistled for, and there is a penalty kill expiring as the referee explains that the puck was iced before the penalty expired. So, back down to the other end it goes.
Down the Knights got 1 minute and 7 to hopefully get something generated here on this second power play of the game.
Yeah, they're going to go with their traditional group here. Pretty much, it'll be Brock, Palmer, Meyer, Ryan Kazara, and Danny Whaley. So no Bavenzi on the ice here on this power play. Whaley walks it down the line, fires, and that one rang off the back of the net. Now it's Whaley still down there. He sends it up to the point. Kazara walking the line. He's got a man back down low. It's Whaley. Back up to the point it comes. Kazara backpedaling, still with it now. Fires that one wide. Brock in the corner. The Knights surely need to get one here if they want to get back in it. Kazara up at the point, tries to walk the line. He does. Now he goes down low in the zone. Hammering the brakes in the corner. He's still got it now. Up to the point it goes with Brock. Down low to Whaley. So the back door, the Knights score. That was beautiful textbook power play work.
Dom, you really can't perfect it much better than that. That's a textbook power play goal from the McQuaid Jesuit Knights.
Whaley finds Ryan Kazara, and that is his third goal of his career, his third of the season. As far as Whaley, he picks up his 5th assist and his 12th point of the year. The Knights get on the board here with 5:54 to go in the second period. Could that be the spark they needed?
Boy, do I hope so, Dom. These guys came out here looking great early on, continue to produce. Hopefully now it continues throughout the rest of this game.
Yeah, they're down 4-1. It's 17-10 in shots on goal. They pulled their goalie, Salinas, who had a bit of a sluggish start. So Anthony Gonzalez has taken over the Knights. Maybe the spark they needed. Here we go. Wiegand up through the neutral zone. He gains the blue line, taking it into the zone. He dips his shoulder. Now in the offensive zone, Callery. He sends it over to his defensive partner, and Evans is unable to get it any further. Zari with it now. He centers that one in front. The Knights have really been dominating here in terms of O-zone time. Callery makes a nice move with his stick. Just tripped up by the defense. Shannon got his stick to it. And that one is saved, swallowed up by Gray. You talk about the fatigue factor maybe starting to set in here for the Little Irish. It's only looked like they've been playing two lines the whole game.
Yeah, playing two lines, hockey's a very tiring sport. Coaches always tell their players, don't be on the ice for no longer than 45 seconds. And when you're only running two lines, 2-3 lines, maybe you'll get anywhere from 45 seconds to a minute and a half worth of a break. Sometimes it can't be enough. You're going to get tired throughout the game. Fatigue will set in.
And the Knights' goal is
waved off.
Waved off. It looks like the referee saying no goal. And the boos are coming in now from around the Rochester Ice Center. That one looked like it got in the net, but I don't think it was. So it bounced off the left post, we're informed, and then out of the net. So a couple boos from the crowd as Palmer bodies a player off the puck there. Good use of that 6-foot frame from Liam Palmer. Carey fires a hit in on Meyer.
Maybe we're going to see this game getting a little more chippy now, Dom.
Yeah, we talked about it before. The Knights definitely have a size advantage in terms of weight and height against this Aquinas team. They're going up against a fairly young group from that institute on Dewey Avenue. Now in front, it's picked up by Meyer. He's going to try and turn on the Jets. He goes wide up through the neutral zone. He's slashed there. Through the neutral zone he goes. Still with it now. He fires it, and it is gloved. Nice flash of leather from Gray.
Owen Meyer, another young guy on this team, Dom. From what I'm seeing tonight, he's looking like a great addition to the McQuaid Jesuit hockey team and great for the future.
Yeah, he's already got 9 points on the year. He's only got 1 goal, but 8 assists for Meyer. So that shows his creative playmaking abilities for sure. And he's a sophomore, for those of you wondering. So Knights are blessed to have him as well. Talk about a McQuaid team, a lot of senior leaders and also a lot of young studs. Callery beneath that, he centers it back in front. It's still there now. Picked up by Kazara. He gets up to the blue line, resets things. Now it's down low to Callery. He tries to find it up to Kazara, and he just loses a handle on it. In the defensive zone, Wiegand takes it up the far wall. He's got Zari calling for it, and he gives it to him. Nice talk and communication there from the two juniors. Kazara along the half wall, and now it's over to Wiegand on the far side. It's screen in front, and they got to stick to it. The Knights are definitely getting the better of play here. The Irish tired as Wiegand ships the forechecking Tyler Day off the puck. Back in the other way goes Callery. He turns on the Jets, fires, and that one just goes up into the ceiling again. The Irish getting saved here by the whistle.
Yeah, Dom, the one thing I am noticing with the Little Irish here is they're looking a little tired out there. Like we talked about earlier, the lack of a big bench is really going to play a factor into this game. With the way it's looking, McQuaid's rolling between 3 and 4 lines at this point. Aquinas rolling 2 and 3. I think in the long run, McQuaid is definitely going to have the upper hand when it comes to the fatigue aspect of this game.
Yeah, and you talk about a McQuaid team, and the goalie is getting battered pretty hard here for Aquinas. Reagan Gray has held his own for sure, but 21 shots against to Aquinas' 10. The O zone time double for McQuaid and triple in this second period. So they're really putting it on the Little Irish, as Coach Dugan and Coach Hogan are talking with one of the officials.
Oh, and another thing for us to note is that the Little Irish have only had 1 shot this period, so the McQuaid Jesuit defense is definitely performing up to what they're expected to be. Yeah, whatever Coach Hogan and Coach Petoni, Coach Dugan's entire staff said to this team in the second period, got them going. They're going to need more on the board to show for it, though. Up through the neutral zone, the Irish try to get it. Now it's picked up there by Meyer, who sends it up the wall. Carey back over to the other side. He sends it over to Carmody, who fires it on goal. Still there in front. Gonzalez makes the stop. No problem there. Out of the zone comes Kazara after reversing it and turning back. That one lofted high up through the neutral zone. Roger in the forecheck.
Kazara sends it over to Meyer, who forwards it up to Whaley. Whaley makes a move. He dished it off to Roger, and they just weren't on the same page. Back in the other way go the Irish. Whitney trying to get it deep into the zone. Battle rate outside the Aquinas bench. Now up through the neutral zone. Whaley puts a move past the defense. He's still got it. He drops it off to Roger. Hammering the brakes is Roger. He's still with it now. Dishes it to Bavenzi, and now it's down into the corner. Whaley with it. He pokes it up to the point. Meyer in on the pinch. Bavenzi down low on the forecheck. He bodies a little Irish player off the puck. Whaley still with it now. Sends it in front. Emmons still there, and it's in front dangerously, and Gray makes the stop as a Knights player is hammered into the goalie. Is there going to be a penalty coming up here? You wonder if there is. You see an Irishman getting walked to the penalty box. And yeah, the Knights are going to the power play here. They operate at just under 31% here, probably 30% now after today's power play, as Caleb Wood is going to pick up his 11th penalty of the year.
And you know, Dom, the one thing I'm noticing with this, looks like the McQuaid student section is really starting to get into it. You know, you got a group of guys that just love to come out to these sporting events and show out for their guys, no matter the sport. Football, basketball, hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, bowling. You know, they all love to be here. They all love to support their guys and their brothers. And they play a big factor in the games that people may not expect.
Yeah, a huge factor. You talked about it for sure. And the Knights are just going to have to keep the throttle down. Palmer sends it down low. Whaley beneath the net of Gray. Trying to get it up to the point. Whaley finally does. It's up with Kazar. He puts a nice move on, sending it back down low to Whaley. They're on the power play. Whaley finds the net. He scores. Kazar on the assist. He sends it over to Whaley, and it's the inverse of what just happened earlier in the period. The Knights find it for a second time.
You know, that was a phenomenal shot by Whaley. You know, he's a phenomenal player. He's definitely a big addition to this McQuaid team this year. You know, I could see him in the future becoming a huge leader and a huge factor for this McQuaid team.
So now Whaley gets the goal. He picks up his 8th and 13th point of the year, and Kazara picks up the assist. He picks up his 8th point of the year and 5th assist. And now Kazara tries to put it into the zone, and there's a battle here along the near wall. Now it's sent deep into the zone, and in on the forecheck is Kazara. He is hammered down, and another penalty comes against the Irish. You can start to feel the energy here at the Rochester Ice Center.
You know, Dom, I'm really feeling the momentum shift in this game right now. McQuaid has 2 power play goals in this period. They just got it. They're on another power play now after just scoring. Oh, they're looking good right now going in. Hopefully this momentum carry on into this power play and into the next period.
There we go, 1:22 to go. So if the Knights can't score here, they're going to have 38 seconds in the third period to open up a man. Obviously not the goal. You want to get on the board here as quick as possible. They're going to go back to that power play unit that's been so successful. They only had 30 seconds of rest. The draw is going to be to Gray's right. Finally, the Knights starting to wear down this Aquinas goaltender in defense.
And, you know, again, like I said, we're starting to feel the momentum change here in this building. You know, McQuaid student section's getting up and rowdy. I haven't really heard from a lot from Aquinas in a while, but, you know.
Yeah, definitely, as Dozier is hammered off the puck there in the neutral zone. Now it's Palmer. He's shipped up there, but it's ultimately picked up by Meyer and sent over to Kazara. Some sloppy play here from the Knights. Don't want to drop a goal. And a cross check there, and there's going to be no call. They might have missed one. Obviously a generous call on the other end for those Irish fans tuning in, but up through the neutral zone it goes. Palmer takes it across the blue line. He's got room. Trying to find it over to Whaley, and he turns it over. Back up the other way goes Aries Miller. He takes it wide. Gonzalez puts his left pad down and makes a stop. Back in the other way, it's a 3-on-2. The Knights coming in with speed. It's Chase Brock. He goes wide, dips his shoulder, fires, and it rang off the pipe. Meyer smashes it back in. Now down in the corner, Brock centering pass. And Whaley's got to hustle here to get to it, and he is unable to get his stick to it before a little Irish player does. Day in on the forecheck. 12 seconds to go in the period. Emmons puts it up the wall, and it's sent back in. This will probably end the period with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As time expires, the Knights are going to have a 38-second power play to start the third period. They find 2 goals. They were scored, first one by Mr. Ryan Kazara, the second by Danny Whaley.
You know, Dom, 38 seconds on a power play in the beginning of the at the beginning of the third period is definitely going to be huge for these Knights. You know, like we talked about earlier, they got momentum going into this third period. They've been playing great throughout the whole second. You know, if they can just continue what they're doing, I think McQuaid can come away with this victory.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to turn it to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back for the third period of hockey after this.
name's McQuaid. I'm a junior for the McQuaid Hockey team, left wing. Thank you for tuning in tonight's broadcast. Hope you come visit again soon. One thing I love about McQuaid is the brotherhood that we have. Go Knights.
And we welcome you back to the Rochester Ice Center. The Knights got 2 in the second period. Who were they scored by?
They were scored by Ryan Kozara and Danny Whaley.
Yeah, Whaley and Kozara found the net. They each of them got the assists as well for their respective goals. So 2 goals for the Knights. They're coming out on the power play here to start the third period. They're going to have a chance here to put some more goals on the board maybe and take back a lead here. They haven't led this game.
Yeah, at the end of that second period, they had a lot of momentum going. As I mentioned before, they have, they're producing a lot more offense. They have 24 shots compared to how many did they end the first period with?
just for a reference, the Knights had 15 shots in the second period. As far as the Irish, they had a total of 3.
Yep.
So, yeah, they 5-folded them in shots. I don't even know, pen-folded them? I don't know how you would say that with a Greek prefix, but
I'm not too sure, Dom.
The Knights have
You're the math guy here.
definitely had their fair share of chances in the second. They're going to have to continue to generate some offense here if they want to get back in it.
Oh, absolutely. And, they just got to keep – I think they just keep doing what they're doing. They keep producing offense, keep the feet moving, making smart plays, smart good passes, getting in front of the goalie, just working. I think at the end of this game we could – wholeheartedly and happily say that maybe McQuaid will come away with this victory.
Yeah, I would say that the Knights definitely got a chance here in this one. If it was 4-0, I'd question it, but they come out skating with some speed here in warm-ups. The Irish look a little bit sluggish here, and maybe that's a sign here that the Knights got a chance to crawl back into this one.
Oh, absolutely. We talked about the fatigue factor earlier on. They are very, again, it's very tough to be able to sit down for 45 seconds, go back out there and grind.
After only 45 seconds of rest.
Exactly. It's very, very difficult to do. Everyone I know that's ever played hockey in their life, they always tell me that it is beyond difficult. It is probably, in my personal opinion, it's probably one of the hardest sports for you to get out there and play.
Yeah, definitely. And this McQuaid team runs many, many lines, so the fatigue factor necessarily doesn't set in for this McQuaid team. They play against a lot of teams in high school that obviously run 2 lines or maybe even one with like a couple guys getting cycled through just because of talent reasons. A spark for the Knights. I think a couple guys that really have been kind of silent so far here tonight, but could definitely get something going. Obviously, you got Callery and Palmer and Bavenzi, but honestly, you're asking me for a spark. I think it may be one of the defensemen. Maybe Donlin, maybe Eli Wiegand. I mean, Donlin's been quiet this year. He's only had a goal and 3 assists, but he really can make plays out there. And same thing with Wiegand. I mean, Wiegand's been a little more prevalent from the defensive end. He's got 3 goals, 14 assists. But maybe it's the defense that gets the offense going.
Oh, absolutely. Wiegand, he's a phenomenal player. And so is Donlin. Wiegand's got that nice shot on him. That was very good shot. Maybe on a power play. Coming up here in the next 38 seconds, you can find Wiegand.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach Dugan has dialed up here on the power play to start the third period. We'll be back after this.
Because we're one collective unit. You understand? What does one mean to us? One means obligated. All right? So the O stands for obligated.
Hi, my name is Matt Kazar. I'm a junior for the McQuaid Hockey team, left wing. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Hope you come visit again soon. One thing I love about McQuaid is the brotherhood that we have. Go Knights.
Here we go, third period hockey. That draw is won by the Little Irish, and out of the zone, they ice it the length of the ice. 30 seconds to go here on the penalty against the Little Irish. Out of the zone come the Knights. It's taken out there by Whaley. Up the far wall, he goes with speed. He's got Palmer and Kelly out there with him. Kazara is up at the point. He hammers the brakes there. Now still with it. The Knights, Brock below the net of Gray. That one centered in front. Still there dangerously. Whaley trying to make a play with it as it took a weird bounce off the boards, and out of the zone it comes.
Yeah, and with them dumping the puck out like that, it'll most likely end the Knights' chances on the power play here as they get it back in, and Aquinas is back to full strength.
And the penalty against the Irish is killed off. 5-on-5 hockey now. Whaley in the far corner. Trying to make a play on it there. It's Callery with it. He centers that one in front, and Brock had a chance. He was wide open. Kazar is forced to send it back down the wall. Now it is stripped up there. Whaley back in the other way. It's a 1-on-0. Day looking for a hat trick. Gonzalez makes the stop.
Phenomenal save by Gonzalez, Tom.
Point blank, he made the save. Now other to the far side. Palmer along the wall there. He's hammered off it. Callery with it. The junior scanning for options. Still with it now. It's Callery. He tries to send it back down low, and he does. Chase Brock's able to get it there. Brock sending pass in front, and Palmer had a chance. Palmer now, top of the key, fires it down low. Bobenzi jabbing away at it, and they just can't get it past the defense. And the goalie for the Irish. Out of the zone it comes. Only 2 minutes into the period here. The Knights have had 5 shots on goal as icing is whistled for.
Yeah, Dom, great chances to start this period. First off, the phenomenal save by Gonzalez, the young goalie. He looks like he's going to be able to be a great asset to this McQuaid Jesuit team in the next couple of years. And like I said, we're getting some great chances from the Knights early on.
That draw won by the Knights. It's down in the corner. Kazara dips his shoulder. He's behind the net. Kazara still with it now. Up at the top of the blue line, and he's able to keep it in. A remarkable play there from Kazara. Now it's over to the point. Wiegand tries to get past the defense, and a nice play there by Wood using the body. Zari cycles it back down. Wiegand's got time and space in the corner. He just can't track the puck there. Kermode flips it up into the neutral zone. Now out they go. Whitney takes it wide. Zari there in the corner for the Knights. Tries to get it up to Wiegand. He does. And it's turned over. Now it's picked up by Carey. The captain for the Irish fires it in, and Gonzalez makes the stop.
Another great save from Gonzalez. This kid's playing great. Again, being this young in a game this big, he's really showing that he's a phenomenal goalie.
Let's talk about Anthony Gonzalez. He came in. The first shot he gave up was a goal for the Irish. And just to remind you guys, it was already 3-0 at that point. The Knights have rebounded, found a way to get themselves back in a position to maybe come back in this one. Gonzalez has kind of shut the door here against the Irish. And he's faced 7 shots after that initial goal that he had against him, and he stopped them all. So 8 shots on goal, only 1 goal against. And although it's hurting his save percentage on paper, he's given these Knights a chance to come back and let their offense go to work. Donlin in the defensive zone. He scoops it up there. He sends it up the wall. Now it's Meyer taking it in along the near side. He dips his shoulder, tries to go near post, and a good stop there by Gray.
Owen Meyer, again, a very young kid on this team, but the one thing I'm seeing with him is he's a very fast kid. A lot of speed, quick feet. He's definitely going to be someone to look out for in the future.
Callery tries to get it up to the point. He is unable. Meyer's going to try and pinch, and there it is. Mikey Dozier, one of the dangerous men for the Little Irish, and he scores. So the Little Irish get their 5th goal of the game, and Dozier gets his 3rd. Bring out the hats as Dozier gets the hat trick for the Irish, and nothing to panic if you're McQuaid, but they're just going to have to keep grinding away here and digging at this hole they've built.
Absolutely, Dom. I agree. Down 3 with 13. Can't say it's impossible. It's happened before. These Knights definitely have it in them. A group of gritty guys, group of guys that really just want to come out here and win. They play as a team. They play for each other.
Talk about a McQuaid team that definitely has a talented group, and they can get back in this one. It's just going to take a lot to get back in it. The Aquinas goaltender's done a pretty good job here. 26 shots faced, 2 goals against. Bavenzi along the far wall. He floats it in on goal. It's picked up there by Cuse, who tries to send it up the near wall. He does, and out of the zone it comes. Emmons down his defensive zone. He plays it one touch passing here. Whaley, Bavenzi, and Palmer try to get it into the zone. They lost the handle on it, though, and it's turned over. Now picked up by Blankenberg. Whaley along the far wall. He puts it into Palmer. Nice shot there, and it's saved by Gray yet again.
Dom, I think we need to give the Aquinas starting goalie Gray a round of applause. He's playing great this game. McQuaid's got 27 shots. And they got 2 goals. This kid's playing unbelievable.
Yeah, you got to give credit where credit is due for sure. And Gray has done an excellent job this game. So kudos to him. And also his defense. His forwards and his defense have done an excellent job limiting the grade A opportunities for McQuaid. They've had 27 shots on goal, but a lot of the shots have been right at Gray's chest or from a distance. So we're going to have to continue to get things going here. We'll say that Knights Simba section is definitely come with some energy here as Casara takes one up high. There's going to be no call. Ralph in the offensive zone, and Gray makes the stop, exaggerating that glove save, going up and overhead with his windmill, having a little fun in net.
Can have fun when you're up, can't you? But
definitely.
And again, like you said, this McQuaid Jesuit Simba section coming in with that energy. That's what they're known for. They're known for being one of the rowdiest student sections in 585. And, just a great group of young men up in there, phenomenal people, love their brothers, love to come out here and show out for them.
Yeah, this one is not over for sure. They got a chance to make something happen.
Nope, and it looks like Sunderman was kicked out for the Irish.
And the Irish are going to have to send another guy in to take the draw. Now it's Kazari. He keeps it in. Zari turns on the Jets. Got a man back door. Back and forth they go, and it's scored. Whaley finds his 2nd of the night. That was absolutely disgusting.
Dom, that was probably one of the greatest plays I've ever seen in my time ever watching hockey. I've been alive for 18 years, and I don't think I've ever seen anything better than that. That was textbook passing from the McQuaid Jesuit Knights.
The Knights have had a couple of textbook goals. Whaley finds his 2nd of the night, and the Knights try and bounce back here. They're down 5-3 with 12:04 to go in the 3rd period.
Absolutely, this game's not over, as we can see from Whaley. Whaley, again, a young kid playing phenomenal, playing way above his age.
Whaley's a sophomore. He picks up his 14th point on the year, his 3rd of today, 2 goals and an assist. Whaley getting this offense going. No quit from that man. Also a huge credit to the defenseman who kept it in the zone there. Keep that play alive earlier on in the possession. Hear this crowd also coming to life here. It's a far drive from the west side over in Dewey Ave, probably a 30 to 40 minute trip out here in Fairport, Parrington area. So definitely a home ice advantage for the Knights, but Aquinas' student section and families did travel very, very well. So good support there. Now a 2-on-2. Into the zone goes Callery. He goes wide, tries to send it in on goal. Brock is there to forecheck. Aries Miller sends it up into the neutral zone. It's picked off by Emmons, who floats it back into the zone. Brock's going to forecheck it hard. He's on Aries Miller. Brock strips the puck from the Aquinas defenseman. Up the wall it goes, and it gets out of the zone. Wiegand's forced to retrieve it. Icing will not be called. Just under 11 minutes to go here in the third. The Knights trail by 2. Brock takes it wide, fires that one on goal. It's a centered in front. Callaway fires. Oh, he had a wide open lane as Gray got to that one, and it sent the length of the ice. Gonzalez is going to come out to play it, and he makes the stop. Mikey Dozier was forechecking hard there for the Irish.
He is. He's a very fast kid, fast skater, works hard. Moves the puck well. He's found himself on multiple breakaways today.
So this draw will be to Lisi's, or not Lisi, pardon me. It'll be to Gonzalez's left, and then you're stripped up there. Now out the other way they go.
Dom, and I'm wondering, what do you think Dugan's plan was for this third period?
I don't know. Probably something of get pucks to the net and get F2 to the net. We spoke with him before last game, and he said how crucial it was to get that F2 to in front and crash the net and get rebounds and chances. This game has been one of the longer games for the Knights this season, though. I will say that with the senior night ceremony and everything going on. The distractions probably have weaned out of the players' heads now, and they're allowed to, or not allowed, but rather very, very focused on the game here. Whaley on the draw, trying to continue to put the Knights back in this one. Really talk about shutting the door, and a penalty's coming up here against the Knights. They're going to have to kill off this Aquinas power play, which operates at a measly 10%, so not a very efficient unit, but nevertheless, they're going to have to ride off this unit.
When the Knights penalty kill coming in around a little under 83%, strong group. Again, one of the higher penalty kill groups in Section 5.
Yeah, if you look at the side-by-side comparison of this teams on paper, you'd think this game would be a 3-0 game. Mm-hmm. Not in favor of Aquinas, but in favor of McQuaid, and it
Absolutely.
just hasn't been that way. That's why the game is played. You talk all the time about who's favored to win and who should win. They talk about it all the time in professional sports, but that's not what's going on here. The Knights trying to capitalize here shorthanded. So Coach Dugan's unit has never played this aggressive on the penalty kill. We'll see if it pays off or if it backfires. Brock in the offensive zone. He works it up to the point, and it is shipped up there by the Little Irish. Now into the zone they go, but it'll come all the way back down. Down but not out. The old adage. The Knights find themselves here down, but very much in this game.
Absolutely, Dom. I agree. Down 2, kill off this penalty, get back to what we're doing.
Blavenzi there, flips it up the wall, and now it's Hill in on the forecheck. Rogers there to help pick that one off as it's floated up through the neutral zone. Wiegand makes the stop. Still there in the neutral zone. Blavenzi's going to step up and make a play as it's reset by Dozier. Into the zone goes Mikey Dozier. He dips his shoulder, tries to get it around the defense. Dozier is the smallest guy on the ice for sure. He's only 5'2", but very nifty and crafty with the puck on his stick. Got to watch out for him at all times as Blavenzi smashes it up into the netting in his defensive zone. But no delay of game here. We're not in the pros.
Yeah, Dom, and like you said, Dozier, very small, very nifty, very shifty kid. He's very quick, very fast on his feet.
Yeah, Dozier is one of the quicker guys on the ice. So there's a whistle. And Aquinas is going to take their timeout. Their power play was gassed. They want to make sure they get the most of this opportunity here. And players whistle dead. We're going to turn it to a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back after this.
Matt Kazar. I'm a junior for the McQuaid Hockey team, left wing. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Hope you come visit again soon. One thing I love about McQuaid is the brotherhood that we have. Go Knights. Matt Kazar. I'm a junior for the McQuaid Hockey team, left wing. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Hope you come visit again soon. One thing I love about McQuaid is the brotherhood that we have. Go Knights.
And back at the Rochester Ice Center, the Knights are definitely in good position here to get something done in the third period. They are down 5-3 with 9:10 to go. So
Still plenty of time left to play, Dom.
here we go, third period hockey. 9:10 to go. The draw is to Gonzalez's right. It is won by the Irish forward, and behind the net it goes. It is important to remember the Knights are on a man disadvantage as that one is sent the length of the ice. Callery is in hard to forecheck it. Knights do have one shorthanded goal on the season. I believe that one was scored by Callery about 2 or 3 weeks ago. That one into the neutral zone. Callery still there with it now. He has possession of the puck, not turning it over. Tries to keep possession of it, and now it's picked up by Carey up through the neutral zone. He goes wide, hammers the brakes along the near half wall. That one got in front, but it was deflected by a Knights defender. Zari sends it the length of the ice. Callery in hard on the forecheck. He has him beat. Callery tired there as he's hammered off the puck. Need to catch a breather. But the Aquinas power play expires. Coach Dozier's timeout is does not get his team where they need to be. Probably wanted one more goal, and he could have pretty much written this one off. Up 3 goals with 8 minutes to go. I mean, never want to count a team out with that much time, but then again, it is 3 goals in 8 minutes. That's pretty hard to do.
Again, Dom, another great penalty kill from the McQuaid Jesuit Knights. You know, they've been very good this season. You know, being one of the better teams in Section 5. Again, being a little under 83%.
Yeah, I mean, just under 83% this penalty kill unit. They've killed off 2 penalties tonight now, so their penalty kill percentage probably somewhere in the 85% range, and that is a top mark in Section 5. They're already 8th best in Section 5. And that mark just continues to grow for this team.
Oh, absolutely.
So the draw will be to Gray's right. Whaley to take it. He's got Brock, Palmer, Bovenzi, and Donlin out there as well. 7:46 to go in the game. That one is sent the length of the ice, and back down it comes. A lot of stoppages here throughout this game. Seems like there's been no rhythm.
Yeah, I agree, Dom. You know, again, a lot of stoppages, a lot of icing. Is that the gassed Aquinas team not being able to dump the puck out? Maybe.
So this draw will again be to Gray's right. We'll do it all over again. Here we go. Whaley on the draw. He's going up against a Aquinas center. And the referee's going to whistle that one dead as she's going to require Blankenberg to come back out on the ice. Tried to pull off Whitney, but unable to. Now it's Provenzi firing it back deep into the offensive zone. Brock in on the forecheck. Whaley down low. Still with it now. Whaley tries to go upstairs. He just was unable to get it back down under the shoulder pad of Gray. Brock down low in front. That one dangerously there. Palmer was unable to get his stick to it. Good defensive play, but not out. Provenzi rips a low one in on goal. It's blocked there. Still dangerously down low. Aquinas will fire that one off the glass. Takes a weird bounce off one of the metal poles, and it's still in the zone. Weird lucky bounces. That's what this game's all about.
That's what hockey's all about, Dom. I agree. You get one lucky bounce, puck could go right in. We saw that earlier in the first period with the Little Irish.
Palmer makes a nice toe drag there. He's down in the house, and it's still dangerously there. Provenzi in on the forecheck. The Knights are just so much faster than this unit, and the Irish are going to ice that one, and back down it comes.
I think we're starting to see it. We talked about it earlier in the second period, the fatigue factor that the Irish are starting to show. We're starting to see it. They're icing the puck a lot more. They're not skating it out. They're not moving it as well. I'm starting to see them a little tired. The Knights are looking good. Maybe a little, looking a little. They're looking better out there. They're producing good offense.
Yeah, they definitely do look better. 6:49 to go, though. They really need to get some goals here quick, or they're going to be running out of time. The clock is their enemy. The Knights' offense has been battling to get back in this one. They're putting a number of shots on this goalie, but it's going to take a lot to crawl back. Zari drops it off for Kazara. Knights trying to honor their seniors here on this night. Destined to remember them as that one fired into the Aquinas bench.
Someone trying to take out their coach.
Almost hit one of the coaches there. It looked like it might have hit Ryan Shannon on that Aquinas bench. So
not something you want to see.
He ducked out of the way, and luckily no one was hurt there.
The Aquinas Little Irish student section trying to get them back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the flow of the game here, offensive zone time and everything. The Knights are killing them in every metric. Just the scoreboard is not going their way, and that's the only thing they need to go their way.
In the end.
Wiegand with it. He is shipped up there. Now back up the other way. Chucky Dozier looking for his fourth, and Gonzalez makes the stop. He keeps the Knights in the game. A crucial play there. Wiegand lost the handle of it on the blue line. Great play by Dozier. He was looking for his fourth. Two players have really killed the Knights tonight, Day and Dozier.
Two phenomenal hockey players, Dom. There's no way else to put it.
Yeah, they've been excellent all game, all season. Zari through the neutral zone. He sends it over to Meyer, and offsides is whistled for with 5:37 to go. Maybe you think about using a timeout here if you're Coach Dugan. He does have his best line out there. Not his best line, but rather his most productive line out there right now in this one. I mean, Whaley's got 2 goals, and Kazara on defense has the other. They all have the assists as well, so this line's been excellent all game long. Brock in on the forecheck. Up into the neutral zone. That one's hammered forward. Back in the other way. Brock sends it over to Palmer, who doesn't put it in. Now he does, but he turns it over right to the other team. Miller sends it up through the neutral zone. It's picked up there by Kazara. He tries to put a move past an Aquinas defender. He is stripped up. Meyer now battling in his own corner on the neutral zone wall. Into the zone goes Brock. He dips his shoulder, tries to go near post. Did he get it by him? I don't think he did. Still dangerously there. Brock beneath the net. Hammering away at it. Whaley picks it up. Tries to get it up to the point. He does. Now up there, it's fired back into the zone. Carey picks it up. He tries to send it the length of the ice, and he does. 4:47 to go. Gonzalez is going to come out of his net and play it. Meyer picks it up. Now it's Whaley through the neutral zone. He finds Kazara. He's got Brock and Whaley with him. That one fired in. It's hammered off the back glass behind the goalie. Whaley beneath the net. Up to the point it goes. Kazara with it now. Walking the blue line. Fires a low shot. That one was tipped, and it almost went in. Meyer on the aggressive pinch for the Knights. It pops out of the zone. Palmer has it there. Tries to hammer it back in, and he hammers him at the blue line. Whaley tries to make a move past an Aquinas defender. He's hammered off the puck. Palmer sends it across in front. Now up to the point it goes. Kazara tries to keep it in the zone. He does successfully. Aquinas just looking to ice the puck. They finally do, but it's picked up there by Kazara. Now back into the zone go the Knights. Kazara, a fallen Aquinas defender. Now sliding into the defensive play. Aries Miller makes the stop. He's going to try and just loft this one up into the rafters, and it doesn't hit the ceiling, but the Irish are going to get a much-needed change with 3:44 to go.
You know, Dom, I was starting to think the Knights were looking a little tired on that shift, too. I think both well-needed changes for each team.
3:44 to go. You see Gonzalez skating around in his own net. You got to assume he'll be pulled here at some point. The Knights are going to try and get back in this one. They have had a dominant third period here. No goals to show for it. Callaway centering pass in front, and they score. There it is. The Knights get their first of the period. That one is scored by Matthew Hill, centered in front by Callaway.
You know, that was a phenomenal play. You know, the one thing I said earlier in this game is, you know, you get the puck in front of the net, you're never going to know what's going to happen. That's something right there. They threw it in front. Hill was right there, ready just to tap it in.
And we talked about it. Who's going to be that difference maker? Callaway, he was one of them. And Matthew Hill, we talked about him earlier in the broadcast. A third-year varsity guy. He finds the net to put the Knights back within one.
Down one with 3:40 to go.
We got ourselves a game here.
We got ourselves a great game here.
Now Carey tries to get it into the zone. He does. He makes a couple moves past the Knights defenders. But here comes the crowd. 3:30 to go. The Knights take it into the zone. It's Bavenzi along the far wall. He dips his shoulder. Seems like everything is going the Knights' way here now. They're still down 1, but only 3:20 to go. They're going to need one more to get back in this one. Hill keeps it in the zone. You don't got to pull the goalie now. And they're not going to yet as Carey sends it the length of the ice. Aquinas is just holding on here for the last 3 minutes.
You know, what I'm starting to see is Aquinas is definitely gassed. You know, they're just dumping the puck out of the zone. You know, they're just trying to hold on to this lead for the next 3 minutes.
This Knights team, they've put on the pressure. They average just under 5 goals a game, so they're right around where they should be in terms of goals for. Their goals against, they've given up a lot this season. They're averaging 2.8 against. Last year, they were around a 1.1 mark, so their defense and their not, I wouldn't say their defense and their goaltending specifically, but just as a team, their defense has been a little bit sloppy. So they're going to have to clean that up, but nevertheless, the offense has been booming this year, and they're going to need that offense to get back in this one. They're only down a goal, 2:54 to go. Gonzalez plays it from his own net. Emmons up the near wall. He tries to find the stick of a McQuaid forward. Brock was calling for it. Knights got their really productive line out there again. Whaley takes it through the neutral zone. He drops it off for Palmer, who takes it into the zone. He goes wide. Now still with it, Palmer. He's defended by Miller. Now picked up along the wall. Emmons with it. Maintaining possession. He tried to send it back door, and Whaley just couldn't get a handle on it. Whaley cycles it back down to the far side. Emmons there in the corner to play for it. Emmons still with it now. He sends it back down into the corner. Brock there with it. He's taken off the puck by the defense of Louis Ferrari, who sends it up the point. Now it's back in the other way. Wigan fires that one low, and he scores!
What did I say about Wiegand's shot?
Wigan finds the net.
What did I say about Wiegand's shot?
We're all tied at 5, ladies and gentlemen. Eli Wigan sends one in from the point.
Absolutely unbelievable play by Eli Wigan. Like I said earlier in this game, that kid's got a phenomenal shot, and he tied this game up 5-5 with a little over 2 minutes left to go.
5-5. Eli Wiegand gets the net. And we are back to even. The first time this game has been tied since 16 minutes in the first period. This is one of the better games you'll be at in Section 5 history.
Oh,
5 goals apiece, a massive rivalry to accompany it. Senior night for the Knights. Can they hold on here to overtime, or will they push for another goal to try and win it in regulation?
Yeah, you know, Dom, you really can't have a better game than this. Like you said, senior night, down 4 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game. Coming out here, tying it up 5-5 in the third. Can't ask for anything better.
The Knights have had 2 unanswered goals in the third period. It was 5-3, and they found the net when they needed to, as Aquinas sends that one into the netting in their defensive zone. Well, Kazara's got 1, Whaley's got 2, Hill's got 1, and Wiegand's got 1. Do you think it'll be a repeat offender for the game winner if the Knights can win it, or do you think it'll be a new person to possibly find the net?
You know what? I think we might have a new person. I think I'm going to go with Liam Palmer.
Yeah, Palmer, senior night, going up against his side of town here. He is a West Sider. He lives out in Hilton. Talks all the time about his Aquinas connections and Hilton connections, as that one is sent up the far wall. The Aquinas Institute try to clear it out of the zone. Kazara keeps it in. 1:16 to go in the third period of play. Want to be very key here not to take a penalty or make a bad play with the puck. Owen Meyer sends it in forward. Chase Brock makes a nice move. Brock with it now. It went right off the pipe. Brock had him beat. Brock rang one off the pipe. He beat the left blocker, or the right blocker rather, of Gray, and he just couldn't get it back inside the post. The ding heard around Section 5 Might as well call that. Now it's Brock in the other way. The Knights are not going to get the call here. You're probably not going to get any calls here. Refs trying to let this one play out. Now into the zone. Go the Little Irish. That one is sent the length of the ice. And icing will be called with 26 seconds to go.
You know, Dom, that hit down there, that was a little questionable. You know, to me, that looked a little like little boarding. You know, he's pretty far off the boards. Rough hit. Unfortunately, hockey's a physical game, and you got to keep playing.
Yeah, you're not going to get those calls, unfortunately. It's just kind of the way the game works, especially this late in the game. You're just not going to get those calls. That draw is won by the Irish, but now it's taken up by Callery. 21 seconds to go. Callery takes it wide. Dipping shoulder. Callery sends it in front. He just couldn't get it to the stick of Bovenzi, who cycles it back down. Now it's Callery sending it in front. The Knights pick it up. Bovenzi rips one in off the glass. It was high of the goal. 7 seconds to go in regulation. Bovenzi centers it in front. Callery now near post. He had a chance. 3, 2, in front. Hill fires and a scramble in front, and the Knights just couldn't find it. All the momentum heading into overtime. And the Aquinas goalie is slow to get up off his feet.
You know, Dom, it's been an unbelievable game. Glad we're heading into overtime. I don't think there would be any other way better for the Knights to end it than in overtime.
Wow. We are going to head to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Rochester Ice Center. If you're just joining us, what an eventful game this has been. The Knights have crawled back from down 4-0 midway in the second. The Irish held a 4-goal lead. McQuaid's offense has sprung to life. It's a spark they needed. It'll be 5-on-5 hockey here in overtime. It looks like it's going to be Whaley, Bovenzi, Palmer, Wiegand, and Chase Brock, a unit that's been so good tonight. If you see on your screens at home, McQuaid has outshot the Little Irish 36-19, almost doubling them in shots on goal. Here we go, third period hockey is over. We're heading to overtime. Whaley on the draw. He's going up against Louis Ferrari. That one is won by the Little Irish forward. Now into the zone. Go the Knights. Down low in the zone, Aries Miller tries to send it up the wall. Bovenzi keeps it in. Got to watch out and don't want to get countered here if you're McQuaid. Here comes this McQuaid crowd. Chipped into the zone. These Knights giving it all they got, trying to get to their 12th win on the season. Aquinas trying to get to 500. In across the line, Dozier rips a slap shot. Remember, Gonzalez replaced Owen Salinas only 8 minutes into the first. Bovenzi takes it in the zone. He goes wide. Nice move past the defense. He sends it in deep.
Bovenzi, another kid that's just very quick on his feet.
Talk about someone who can end this one. Jack Bovenzi definitely can. Now it's Brock in along the far wall. Brock rips a low one. Centered in front. And that one just goes into the corner. Now up the near wall. It's taken in there by Carmody. He makes a couple of nice moves, and Gonzalez makes the stop with 3:49 to go. Here we go. The puck is dropped to the right of the goaltender for the Knights. Now out of the zone they come. Zari tries to send it across ice to Callery. He is unable to find his stick. Now it's still picked up in the offensive zone as it's saved and frozen by Gray.
Again, Dom, McQuaid just needs to keep doing what they did in that third period, and they can definitely walk away with this one in the next 3.5 minutes.
38 shots on goal for the Knights, only 20 for the Little Irish. An impressive comeback, but can't call it a comeback until they win this one. If they can get out of here with a win, it'd be an amazing feat for this McQuaid team. That one is tipped up in the air, and Aries Miller just gets his glove up to it, sends it out the other way. Now that one dangerously in front. Emmons centered it in front, but it was sent out the other way. Aquinas holding on for dear life. That one is picked up by Carey. He's in the neutral zone. He's going to try and send it over to Mikey Dozier, but it's picked up by Meyer. Meyer now along the near wall. He takes it wide, goes deep into the Aquinas zone. Carey there, gaining control for the Irish. He sends it up the wall, and that one is bouncing off another one of those metal poles in the glass. That one is into the zone. Gonzalez charging out of his net, and he makes the play.
What a play by Gonzalez.
As a freshman goalie, the poise to come out of the net and make the stop. Anthony Gonzalez. You hear people say it all the time. Very notable people around the hockey league and sports world. They say big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. And
Absolutely.
Gonzalez has stepped up to the challenge here in this one.
I absolutely agree with you on that one, Dom. You know what they say?
What?
Pressure's a privilege.
Pressure is a privilege for sure. The Knights have had their fair share of pressure in this one. They have came back into the game. Aries Miller, nice hand-eye coordination there. That one sent into the zone. Gonzalez didn't see it, but it was lucky to send it wide. Aries Miller, dangerous shot is deflected up behind the net of Gonzalez. It's picked up there by Kazara, who gets it out of the zone after a nice move, but it's stripped up there now. And nice diving play by Bavenzi. Dozier tried to put that puck out and around Bavenzi's skate, but I think it hit his stick and went up into the netting.
Yeah, that was a smart play by Bovenzi. You know, he got his stick in front of it, got it out away from Gonzalez and out of play, and back to a face-off. 2:14 to go here. The draw is to Gonzalez's left. Whaley wins it for the Knights. It's still dangerously there in front. Now there again, and this is where the Knights got to watch out here. You don't want to get countered. They've been so good. It would be an absolute shame if they lost this one. That one fired in low on the ice. Whaley back out the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Brock hustling into the zone. Whaley goes wide. It's caught up in his skates now. And now it's put back in by Emmons. 1:46 to go. Emmons now. With it, he goes upstairs and he just missed the upper right corner. Wiegand keeps it in the zone. He gets there, sends it deep in. Now it's Emmons. Firing, no one, he scores! What an
Connor
absolute
Emmons!
game we had for us tonight, Dom.
Connor!
And the student section is going absolutely crazy.
Emmons finds the net. It's 6-5. This one is over. The Knights come back from down 4 goals to win it in overtime with 1:33 to go. We 5-holed the goalie, Gray, and an unbelievable victory here on senior night at the Rochester Ice Center.
I don't think you could ask for a better storybook ending to this one, Dom. Down big in the first period, ended up coming back and win 6-5 against the rivals on senior night. Cannot ask for a better outcome.
Was this one out of a storybook?
I think it might have been.
It was unbelievable.
There is nothing else that could have made this win for the Knights any better.
We talked about our favorite senior night memories, and I said that mine was the St. Joe's win. This one may have topped that.
You know, I talked about my favorite senior night activities, and I think mine was actually being able to be recognized for senior night.
Yeah, wow, what a finish from the Rochester Ice Center as the Knights shake hands with their rivals, the Aquinas Institute. We'll be back after this commercial break.
You guys wear a number on the side of your helmets. That number is number 1. Nobody wears it on their jersey for a reason because we're one collective unit. You understand? What does 1 mean to us? 1 means obligated. All right? So the O stands for obligated, right? You're obligated to do your job. You're 1/11th on every single play. All right? Every single play. You owe it to your brothers. When you wear that 1 on the side of your helmet, you're obligating yourself to do your 1/11th every single down. Every single time you are on the field, you're doing your 1/11th, and there's no excuses for that. You understand? The end of 1 is nasty, all right? This is one sport where you just get to be a nasty prick in between the whistles every single play. Be violent and don't be sorry about it at all right? Linemen, just control the trenches. Be nasty in the trenches. Let them know right from the gate that they don't stand a chance tonight, even though they're best tonight, you understand? Elite. All right, everything you do as a McQuaid Jesuit brother is elite. All right, everything. All right, from the schooling that you guys go to every day. All right, from the way you walk out here and you get 2 by 2. All right, from the way you line up for the national anthem. Everything we do is elite. The way we fly around to the football. All right, the way we block is elite. All right, the way we run the football is elite. The way we throw the football is elite. Everything you do is elite. All right. To be one, guys, you guys know what it takes, all right? You guys have been preaching it all year long, all right? To be one and truly be one, all right? Yeah, it stands for one we just went over, but it also takes one heart, all right? We all got to play with the same heart. That heart, that want to win, all right? That want to win a piece of every tackle. That want to block every single down until the whistle's blown, all right? Not giving up before the play is over. That's the heart I'm talking about, all right?
Go, boys, all night, man. All night long.
You guys know what it takes, all right? You guys got the answers, all right? There's no questions, all right? You guys got the answers. You know what it takes. All right, now just go out here and do it. One heart. One heart. One soul. One soul. One mind. One mind. One goal. One goal. Today. Be full. One heart.
And we welcome you back to the McQuaid Jesuit Broadcasting booth. Johnny, let's announce our 3 stars, and we actually got an honorable mention for tonight. So if you want to read them off from 4th to 1st, please go ahead.
I will. So our honorable mention for the night is Ryan Kozara.
Yeah, let's talk about him quick.
Yeah.
Kozara had a huge, profound impact on this game. He had a goal and an assist, but it was early on. It gave the Knights the spark they needed to get back in this one.
Absolutely. For our 3rd star of the night, the overtime winner himself, Connor Emmons, Jr.
Yeah, there's not much else to say about that one. I mean, just had the overtime winner. It was an excellent shot. Found the 5-hole between Gray's legs, and he got the Knights the win on senior night.
Absolutely. And for our 2nd star of the night, Danny Whaley.
Whaley, he had 2 goals and an assist. A profound impact on this one. And you guys may be wondering, well, who's the 1st star? Whaley had 2 goals. This guy had this many goals. This guy had that many goals. But who is it?
There's no one else we could have gave it to other than Gonzalez. Kid came in, down 4, played his absolute heart out, and was able to help these Knights be able to get their win.
Yeah, Gonzalez did an unbelievable job to win the Knights the game. He came in, they were down 3 goals. He gave up another one on the first shot that he came in the game. And everyone was like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? The Knights found a way. Gonzalez gave them the life they needed to get the offense going. Then Whaley and Kozara gave that offense a spark. Emmons finished it off in overtime, but Gonzalez is your 1st star for the McQuaid Jesuit Knights. We thank you guys for tuning in. Myself, Dominic Sansone, alongside Johnny Travellini. We look forward to having you next time, and the Knights take on Webster Thomas at the Webster Ice Arena. So long. Have a great night, and God bless.
One heart, one soul, one mind, one good.